On this week's weekly video fishing forecast, we have a rundown of all the upcoming events in January. It is time to renew your permits for 2024, and I'll tell you what you need to know. The Fisherman's Jenni Ackerman has some tips to get you through the winter season. We'll also have the latest from the party boats that are running and their reports and our correspondents. Do check in from around the island, all here at thefisherman.com.
The Fishing News is sponsored by these fine partners. The Babylon Fisherman's Flea Market is now better than ever in its new location. The American Legion, 22 Grove Place, Babylon. Save the date, Sunday, January 21st, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Over 50 tables with new and used fishing gear. Streaming live on Facebook. Get your fishing questions answered by the Pro Roundtable. Get all the details at fishermanfleamarket.com.
Now that we're in the new year, it's time to renew those beach permits. First off, I'll start off by saying that normally the concept permit goes on sale at the beginning of the month, but due to some website problems, the state has pushed back the sale of the permit to January 10th at 9 a.m. Keep an eye open for that email blast from the state with their new information on that. Other permits of interest on sale right now would include the state 4x4 permit, the nighttime sport fishing permit, and the Camp Hero fishing permit for Montauk. Remember that the 4x4 permit doubles as the night fishing permit, so you won't need to purchase both if you do get the 4x4 permit. Be aware that there are no in-person sales again this year for the permits. You must visit New York State Parks.reserveamerica.com or call 1-800-456-2267 to select the permit you wish to purchase. Permit sales will go to March 31st at 11:59 p.m. and then they will go back on sale in September. Remember, it is better to purchase now rather than to get locked out for the summer months. And for those of you who fish the beach, now is a great time to scout out those spots for the upcoming season. Check out my article on planning ahead. Click on the card in the upper right or look in the description for the link. It is show season here, and the upcoming events for January are right ahead of us on Sunday, January 14th. It's Striper Day at Ward Melville High School, hosted by Surfcasters Journal and the Ward Melville Fishing Club. On Sunday the 21st, join me at the Fisherman's Flea Market at the American Legion in Babylon Village from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'll be part of the Fishing Roundtable with John Padovano and Joe Paradiso. The New York Boat Show is back starting on January 24th, going through the 28th. And also on the 28th is the Glen Cove Fisherman's Flea Market from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more details on these events, click on the top right or visit thefisherman.com/events. Make your New Year's resolution to subscribe to the Fisherman magazine or renew at one of the upcoming shows. When you renew or subscribe for $30, you'll get a $20 gift card for Surehold products and a Tsunami 4-inch tidal iPop popper, and you're automatically entered into the Dream Boat contest. There really is no better deal going out there. Just a reminder, each week the Fisherman magazine will be doing boat reviews on our YouTube channel with our knowledgeable boat and electronics editor, John Raguso. So make sure you're subscribed to our channel, and also make sure you're subscribed to our e-news to get you through this long winter season. Hey, now let's check in with the Fisherman's Jenni Ackerman in her latest Open Boat episode.
Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Open Boat. It's the winter time. Are you bored? Do you miss your stripers? Have you been organizing your plug wall 80 times over and over, or watching your favorite fishermen on YouTube on loop day after day? Well, if you're in the winter doldrums of boredom, I have some great news for you. Because from January through March, the Fisherman magazine has been promoting a ton of fishing shows on the website under the calendar of events. There are awesome fishing and boating expos in every single region, New Jersey, Long Island, New England, that you guys should definitely check out. And it'll help you fill in those wintertime gaps you're missing in your fishing season. You can check out new fishing products, you can check out some new features, everything fishing related you can ever imagine. Now, coming up this Saturday for New Jersey is the Wildwood Fishing and Boating Expo. It is the whole weekend, But if you wanted to catch up on some fluke fishing tactics, be sure to stop in on Saturday and watch my fluke seminar where I teach you some tips and tricks, maybe give you some freebies if you show up, and help you guys get ready to catch your doormat fluke the next fluke season. So I hope to see you guys all there. And remember, the Fisherman Magazine calendar events featured on their website is going to be your new best friend to help you get through the wintertime season. So definitely come to these events. And another bonus to coming to these events is you subscribe or renew your subscription to the Fisherman Magazine at said events. You get a ton of awesome freebies, such as a $20 SureHold gift card and a 4-inch eye pop from Tsunami Tackle, which is perfect for popping up some back bay stripers, bluefish, and weakfish. So you definitely do not want to miss out on those excellent opportunities. And I hope to see you guys all at the shows.
You know, reports are a little scarce this time of year, but here is what I've been hearing. Aside from the finale of the black sea bass season out in Montauk, where some of the headboats like the Viking saw a decent pick at them, the typical freshwater and tidal reports trickled in again. I got word from my sources that the white perch were beginning to chew in the South Shore tidal creeks to about 1.5 pounds. Small curly-tailed grubs in white or chartreuse have been a regular producer. I do suggest that you do bring some night crawlers too, just in case they want that real thing. As usual, the top of the tide in these creeks was favorable. Most of the reports came from the Babylon, Lindenhurst, Oakdale, and Brookhaven areas. Pickerel have also been active in the ponds holding them. Specifically, some reports from the Patchogue and Hempstead Lake areas have popped up, and that's really what I've been hearing about that. If you do get your hands on some live bait, that's also been a great way to bend the rod with one of them. I finally did get some confirmed reports of herring along the South Shore. Coney Island, Canarsie Pier saw some scattered action, with Coney Island getting the edge on the herring. Magnolia Pier was another producer in the recent week that you could try bouncing a sabiki rig around for a couple hours, maybe hook up with some fish. From what I've been told, the tide at the end of the day, top of the tide that is, has been the best time to give it a go. This just in a late report from the Viking fleet out in Montauk. They sailed their first offshore wreck trip of the year. They got in some cod, pollock, ling, cunners, and mackerel. Captain JR did let us know that the guys who were jigging all day at the rail had a good mix of cod and pollock, while the guys that were fishing bait had more of the ling and cunners and mackerel. On the end of the trip, the pool winner was Thomas Zito from Kings Park with a 10-pound cod. There's still a lot of ground to cover out there, and they will be sailing again this Saturday. Visit thevikingfleet.com to book your trip and find out more information. If you do have a notable catch, email me at mbroderick@thefisherman.com with the photo and any details, and I'll try and get that into the weekly video fishing forecast or the magazine. Now we're going to check in with Captain Timothy O'Rourke from Montauk. Tim.
Well, greetings and Happy New Year, everybody from Montauk. Hope everybody got all the gifts and all the good cheer that they wanted over the holidays. And I guess now you can put some of that new fishing equipment to work. Short and sweet report from here in Montauk. The Viking is it's today, and I got an early report. They were out doing exploratory cod fishing and stuff like that, and good reports came in. They had a decent amount of cod, nothing slammer, but they definitely picked away at some decent cod, a bunch of pollock, and there was sea bass in the mix, cunners, and a couple other fish mixed in to make it worthwhile. So they're going to continue doing these exploratory trips. They say they got plenty of bottom to check, and hopefully they'll be putting together some nice cod trips. Other than that, we got some fishing shows coming up. I'll be at the Fly Fishing Show in Edison, New Jersey at the end of the month. And then there's a bunch of other shows coming up this winter, so we'll keep you informed of all that. Otherwise, I'll let it get back to Matt and everybody start thinking about fishing.
With our fly and freshwater report, we have Paul McCain from River Bay Outfitters.
Hello, Matt. Well, it is. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you had a Happy New Year. As far as mine, I spent some time with my family, and I did a little bit of fishing. But mostly it was spending time with the family and tying some flies. Now, as far as the reports go, what's great is, after the rain last week, now all the rivers in the Croton system, the Catskills, the Salmon River, the Lake Erie trips, they're all down in totally fishable conditions. So there's plenty of options. Here on Long Island, we got our spring creeks, and they are really, really in good shape. The Connect Quad is it's where it should be at this time of year. Perfect flows, plenty of fish. My nephew was out there, Patrick. He was out trying his new equipment that he got for Christmas, and you know what? He found success. There is no down season. As far as learning how to fish in the wintertime, well, we're doing a Zoom class this Thursday. Well, tonight, January 4th at 7:15. The Zoom class is free, and it's for anybody that wants to learn how to fly fish in the wintertime. As far as going, all you have to do is go to my website, River Bay Outfitters, and you'll get the Zoom meeting ID, and just log on, and it'll be about an hour, and it'll explain everything you need to do to fish in the wintertime. As far as the saltwater goes, it's white perch in the back bays. That's as far as it goes. I have heard 1 or 2 reports on stripers, but the bottom line is, it's the effort. They're there, it's just there is no effort for them. But hey, so it's time to tie flies, So join me tonight, January 4th, 7:15, and you'll learn all you can. There is no down season. So until next week, tie lines, everybody.
Ben Gilmour has the latest from Capos, Costa Rica. Ben.
Guys, good morning. This is Ben Gilmour from here in Costa Rica. How you all doing? A big Happy New Year to everybody. The fishing report down here, guys, is red hot right now. We got a really good sailfish bite going on. Lots of boats in the double-digit sailfish releases in the past week or so. There's been a few blue marlin out there, a few striped marlin also, and an amazing Dorado mahi-mahi bite, guys. Just some of the best Dorado fishing we've had here for a long time. It's been super strong since November. We're catching a lot of big bulls now. 20, 30 pounders, very common. There was a 55 pounder caught yesterday down here. A little further out, guys, kind of 25, 30 miles out, we're finding some yellowfin tuna as well. And there's been a couple of big hog wahoo caught over the last week as well. Inshore along the beaches, there's some snook, snappers and roosterfish as well, guys. Just check out the weather down here, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Please come down and see us soon. This is Ben Gilmour and the Marina Pez Vela.
If you would like to be a part of our weekly video fishing forecast, we are looking for social media savvy anglers for hyper local reporting from the New York Metro and Long Island area, and especially from the beach. So if you are a captain, a tackle shop, or just an avid angler, please contact my producer at tcslibayrat@gmail.com. Also, don't forget this video is available as a podcast on iTunes and Google Podcasts. Just search for the Fisherman Magazine podcast and subscribe so you can listen to this broadcast along with our other content. If you didn't get that fishing fill in last year, remember the options are still there to take advantage of starting right now this new year. You've got tidal perch, freshwater bass and pickerel, a shot of herring, and the possibility of some winter cod trips on the horizon. Let's see what next week has in store for us. We'll see you then.